Hi everyone, my name is Anna and welcome to my sewing channel. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to make this elegant and chic dress. I have a ready-to-sew pattern from extra small to extra large size, which you can download from my website annathetailer.com or by visiting my Etsy shop Anna the Tailor. For this project, I will use 2 meters of satin silk fabric and thread same color. Threads is better to have 4 bobbins, 1 for sewing on a straight stitch machine and 3 for overlocker. Here is a close-up look to the fabric. First, I need to pre-press the fabric before cutting. I already cut my details and here is what I've got. Front panel, back panel, sleeves and neckline binding. At the front panel, mark end of darts with chalk. Unfold detail and pin notches together. Stitch both darts. I recommend not to make a back stitch at the end of dart, instead just go to nothing and continue stitch so it won't unravel. It will look more neat. Use a tailor pressing hem to press the darts. Make a stitch at the front and back neckline so it won't stretch. Place front detail on top of the back detail. Pin shoulder seams as well as side seams. Because details cut on bias, I recommend to hang the dress onto the mannequin or just on a hanger and pin side seams as it hangs. Then you will have straight and not crooked side seam. Stitch shoulders and side seams. And that's fine if your side seams doesn't match at the end. Overlock shoulder seams and sides. Press all seams towards back. Take the sleeves and fold each sleeve in half. Pin the seams and stitch. Overlock the sleeves. Using tailor's pressing hem, press the sleeve seams towards back. Make a big stitch around sleeve head to prevent fabric from distortion. Attach sleeves to the armhole by matching side seams and center of the sleeve with shoulder seam. Pin sleeves all the way inside armhole and stitch it in. Overlock the armholes with sleeve facing down. Using tailor's pressing hem, iron the sleeve's armhole. Double turn sleeve bottom and make a stitch. Press both sleeves hems. Now I will work on a neckline. Take the bias binding and pin it to the neckline, starting from back shoulder seam, following around neckline, and finish at the starting point. Fold binding on one side and cover it with other end. Cut the excess of the binding. Secure it with pin and stitch. Carefully cut off half of the seam allowance from the neckline. Turn seam allowance towards binding and make an edge stitch to secure seam. Wrap binding around the seam allowance and take it by hand. Carefully trim binding excess. Turn all of the binding inside and pin it or tack by hand if it's easier. Make a stitch to secure binding inside the neckline. Remove all of the hand stitching. And here is the closer look of the neckline stitch. Using tailor's pressing hem, iron the neckline. Side seams cut on bias usually don't match at the bottom, that's why we need to do leveling. Pin side seams together and draw a nice curvy line as shown. Cut off the excess at the bottom. Turn the hem and make a stitch by 0.2 millimeters. Carefully trim back all the excess. Turn seam once again and make one more stitch. Press the hem and give a final press to the dress. And here is the finished garment. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. If you were inspired to make this dress, you can download a PDF ready to sew pattern from my website annadetailor.com or from my Etsy shop. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and learned something from it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to see more new projects, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye!